me just practice. I was about to sing again. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, 1 2 1 2. Welcome back to the podcast.
Yes, we are your hosts.
And we're now signed with NPR, so we have to talk like this.
All right, hold on. We need the AC. Are you good?
I mean, I don't mind sweating. I don't mind a little glow.
On the channel.
Natural skin glow. And looks like I just came back from Aruba or Turks and Caicos. Oh no, it was you.
Yes. Hi everyone, and welcome to Where Are the Adults? I'm one of your hosts, Monique, and we have Wally, who is your other host. Yeah,
The co-host.
welcome to season 2 of Where Are the Adults? On today's episode, we're going to be talking about, what kind of shows that we watched when we were children that now as adults we realize that they were really not meant for children. They're more adult friendly.
Could have fooled me when I was a kid.
I'm going to tell you which one. And I've told you this one before, the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls. Oh, was that not kid friendly? Oh yeah, there was.
It was not kid friendly at all.
See, to me it was, because it was like so. I don't know. It was about old ladies in Florida, and they weren't even that old when you think about it.
No, they weren't at all. Because I remember, when did it come on? I think the show came on like on Saturdays and after like hours, like maybe 6, 7 o'clock at night. But I remember watching them like Sundays or
Wasn't
something.
it like 8 o'clock?
I
think it was
remember.
like a primetime show.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And I just remember like seeing these old ladies, and to be honest, I don't know if I realized this. I don't know if I even thought they were funny. They were
Blanche
just
was getting
entertaining.
around.
No, but they were like just very entertaining. And now like when I watch it now, I'm like, wow.
Wow, so I guess I can add that to my list.
With the Golden Girls.
Oh yeah, there was a couple that I was watching that I wasn't even supposed to be watching, but I was watching anyway. There was one that my mother would watch when I was real little. There was a few. There's L.A. Law. Mm-hmm. Moonlighting. I still don't understand that show. I just know it had Bruce Willis.
On the show.
I haven't watched it as an adult, so I don't know if that should count. But L.A. Law, not Melrose Place.
I never watched Melrose Place.
My mother watched it.
Place.
And we had one TV, so it was either that or nothing.
I remember like staying up late to watch Mad TV.
Mad TV. Jim Carrey, classic. Wayne. Wait, no, that wasn't Jim Carrey. That was In Living Color. That was another one.
Oh, I don't think I've seen
Mad TV. No, that had
because I remember Spy versus Spy.
Yeah, Spy versus.
I liked
Spy.
Spy
I used to read
versus
the magazine, so which was inappropriate in itself, but. Did you ever read the magazine?
No.
Magazine? Oh,
I don't think my
inappropriate
parents
for
didn't even
kids.
know that we were even watching Mad TV, because growing up we had like a small, remember the TVs, like I want to call it like a box, right? And it looked like a box.
Yeah.
With
the box TVs.
Yeah, with you had to get up. There was no remote.
We
You had
were
to
the
get up
remotes.
and you had to turn the dial or whatever.
I could just see it in like your household, your mom or dad going, Monique, go change the channel.
Oh no, my parents didn't watch TV.
Oh.
So we had like a small TV in our room because my sister and I shared a room. And at 11 o'clock at night, we would turn it on and turn the volume all the way down to watch Mad TV.
Ooh. So how did you hear it?
No, but it's like, it's not where you can't hear it, but it's like, you're quiet. But, it's late at night. They will hear it like really loud.
I know. Yeah. Saturday Night Live. That was another one we watched as a kid too. Actually, Mad TV's competition.
I actually loved Mad TV. But what do you think that was so appealing about those shows that as a child you watched? Because you said some of them you watched with your mom. So your mom was watching it, so you were watching it.
I was watching it.
But you watch any without her?
That I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Well, there's Twin Peaks, but she watched that.
What was Twin Peaks about?
Oh, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to get into all the details of it on this show. No, it was about a young girl or a teenage girl that was murdered in I believe, Washington State town called Twin Peaks. And an FBI agent came to investigate it, and it was just a very bizarre and weird town. I don't want to get into all the details of describing it.
Okay, so it was not really kid friendly.
Not at all.
I remember like PBS, Channel 13. I don't know where it is
Carmen
on the
San
other.
Diego, not kid friendly.
What do you mean it was not care? I watched Carmen San Diego. That's how I learned about South America.
I loved that show. The Boobop guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that show.
But that was a kid show.
What was that actress's name? She was like the what was she, the police chief in that?
I know who you like I'm looking at her face.
I forgot her name, but whenever I saw her in another TV show or something, I was like, "Oh, it's the chief from Carmen San Diego." What? Saw her in Warriors, like she was the DJ and ratting out the Warriors trying to get home.
Oh, really?
Like letting the other gangs know where they were.
Really?
Yeah, it was just. I was like, "Oh, police chief from Carmen San Diego." What? No, getting off topic. I digress. What were you watching on Channel 13?
Channel 13 did not have a lot of kid-friendly stuff. Like I remember, I don't know, like they had like Masterpiece Theater. I'm
My
sure
mother
they still
watched
have that. I remember watching. I don't know what the show was, but it was about a woman in like probably Victoria, America, where she was married to some man that she didn't want or whatever, and she was literally aborting her babies, and she was having an affair with someone else, and I was watching that as a kid.
Still goes on today, I guess.
But I guess like in your head, well, I would think like, PBS, you think, they have a lot of, but it's not kid friendly at all.
No.
But we used to watch like those Masterpiece Theater things.
My mother watched them too. It goes right back to what I was saying before. We had to watch it if she was watching it, or I would go to my room and read sometimes. But a lot of comic books got done that way. Lord of the Rings. It's like, I'm not watching this.
This is too adult.
This is stupid. They
'Cause-
talk British.
I loved it.
I bet you
People
did.
killing people and the
Oh yeah, the other show was Mystery.
yes, mysteries. Yes, 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 yes.
I like the intro to Mystery, but then the show would start and I'd be like, all right, I'm out.
But what do you think? Okay. So what do you think like about those shows that seemed appealing, but now? Because I know, for example, the Golden Girls, it just seemed silly to me because it's like they were
Oh,
always,
it's so silly.
it was just silly to me. But it had like, the adult innuendos. That's like the word, right?
Innuendo.
Ew.
Innuendo.
Yeah, what he
Innuendo.
said. What he said. They have that, right? So I don't know, like say like now I just can't watch it and not be like, oh my gosh, like this is what I was watching. But as a kid, it just seemed like a lot of like action, not action, but this like old ladies acting silly.
And they weren't even that old.
No, they weren't old. You were telling me what they were like in their
They were in their
40s or 50s.
Yeah. But it's like, well, except for Betty White, I think she was the oldest.
But she
In
but
her
she
early
played
60s.
No, she played like Blanche was the youngest on the show. Like played the youngest
Played
on the
the
show.
youngest. But I think the one that was actually the youngest
Was the mother, you
was
told
the
me.
mother,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Isn't that something? I think it was the hairstyles and the clothes.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, women in their 50s don't dress like that now.
No.
Not at all.
And if they were-
they're like, oh, I'm 55. Time to chop this hair and wear gowns, or what would you even call
I
that
don't know
style
what-
of clothes?
I don't know. It looks like nightgowns to me, but I know
Right?
it's
Like
not.
nightgowns.
They're like,
Dorothy did not try at all.
no, she did. She had like the flowy, like you would consider her eccentric, how she dressed.
Or like artsy.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess you're right. But she looked like she wasn't trying.
No, but she had like the colors and the flowing. I don't want to say robes, but like the flowiness of her outfits.
R.I.P. Betty White. Almost made it to 100.
I know. But no, but I don't know, like a lot of those things, it's just like, sometimes I'm wondering, was it just something to watch? Because remember back then, unless maybe if you had cable, I didn't have cable, there were no kids shows. Like kids shows were from a certain time block, and then after that, there was really nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole deal. Prime time was for adults. Because I guess little kids were supposed to be sent to bed by 8 o'clock in their mind,
Or even like say in the morning-ish, like after your Saturday morning cartoons ended, that was it.
That's, well, Nah,
We were supposed to be outside
that's a
playing.
whole other topic. We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
But like the kids are supposed to go out and play after a certain time. The cartoons end. It's lunchtime. Maybe WWF is on Saturday. If you watch that, and we used to as a kid. Me and my brothers. But yeah. Then it's lunchtime. And then you go out and play. That's what you're supposed to do on a weekend.
I guess we never. We
You're supposed
played
to just sit inside all day.
We played inside.
Nah, my mother was all about get out and get dirty.
Yeah,
That
had a
was her,
yard
that
or
was
something.
her break. Psst, yard. It's called the park. It's the city park. She was so embarrassing too. Like when it was time to come in, usually when it started getting dark, she'd just open the window and she'd like yell not my brothers because I'm the oldest. She'd be like, "Why?" The whole damn like universe could hear it.
Your job was now to gather everyone.
Gather my brothers and all right, guys, come on, let's go home. And sometimes they'd be happy for it, and sometimes they'd be mad about it.
Yeah, because if you were in a good playing.
Right.
I guess like you said that we're encouraging us to go out and play, but we didn't go out and play. We played inside. Like my sister and I would play Barbie all day.
We brought toys outside with us when we were at toy age.
No.
Oh hell yeah!
Only if our older cousins were outside, we were
Our
allowed
toys
to go
got
outside.
just as dirty as us. Oh, they came back dirty. It's like time to give He-Man a bath. Right in the bathroom sink.
But do you think that was better though? That like for example, like because maybe that's why I was watching things I shouldn't be watching because we weren't really playing. But like, you think it's better that they had the block for that because now they don't. You could see cartoons like on demand, or a kids show, not just cartoons.
I think there's good stuff and bad stuff to it now. Like I used to worry about it would killing creation, but I'm seeing a lot of kids doing really creative stuff, so I can't even knock it.
I think it's just you as a kid, whether or not you're.
Yeah, whether or not you're a creative person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not every kid is creative; others are.
And then usually it's the creative ones that are pulling everyone along into the game.
Right. Mm-hmm. And we used to create our own worlds, I guess, physically. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, we'll pretend this is that, and we'll make a little clubhouse here, and, this is a castle. This rock is actually a mountain. We're going to climb that or whatever. I don't know, kid stuff.
Yeah.
And now they do it on computers.
Yeah, they have their own little virtual worlds. Yeah, their worlds that they're creating. But I think there's some kids out there that still, like, pretend.
Play pretend outside?
Probably younger, maybe, like 5 or younger, maybe.
I know I'm a big kid, man. When I'm around nieces and nephews and stuff, I'll play pretend with them. We're just going to create a whole world right then and there. Whether it's a construction world or a princess world,
So then they still do pretend.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When they're around me, because I'm not going to hang out with them on a tablet. Can you picture me just sitting there with kids like, all right, let's do this. I'd be bored out of them. I'd be knocked in minutes.
Not even video games? Because little kids play video games.
We ain't playing the same video games. I'm like, all right, come on, young ladies. Time for some Resident Evil.
Girls play Resident Evil.
Not when they're 4 and 5.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't hung out with little girls.
Well, you were one.
No, I was. Yeah, I was,
You
but
still
I
won't
was.
watch horror. What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, but you want to play Resident Evil?
I watched Resident Evil because what's his name was in it.
Oh, of course. I don't know which his name is, but
Wasn't he Magneto?
no, Mike. Oh, that guy? Was he
Yeah.
in Resident Evil? I don't remember him being in Resident Evil. Now I have to rewatch the movies. Thank you.
Maybe it's not Resident Evil I'm thinking about, but he was in one of those like shooting thingies.
Zombie movie.
And it was like he went into a virtual world or whatever. Isn't that what it? No, Resident Evil, is that the one with the lady?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen those. I like those.
But they're not really horror, I guess.
Yeah, they're like
It
fantasy.
involves zombie. But the games are like horror. The games are like horror.
So the games are like worse, not worse, but like more horror than the movies.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay.
100%. Love the games.
Now I'm
I like the
thinking,
movies, but I love the games.
what movie was that man in that I watched? Because he was in it. That's why I watched it. Magneto.
That man.
Magneto. I don't know his name.
That man. I just know is he British? I don't want to be wrong.
No, and I think he's related to the True Blood guy.
No, that's a totally different dude.
No,
Wait.
not the
Oh,
same.
Bill? Wait, which True Blood guy are you talking about?
Not Bill, the blonde.
Nah, that's a Skarsgård. There's 3 of those brothers that act.
Okay, so
But
then
it ain't
I'm mixing
Magneto.
up X-Men.
Yeah, it ain't Magneto.
Fill the space. Look for X-Men.
Yeah, so
Michael
this is quite the
Fassbender.
He's a fast bender. He's English though, isn't he?
He is German.
Wow.
German-born Irish actor.
Also, yeah. I could have swore he had like a British accent. All right, so it's Irish.
Oh, that we're hearing. Oh, Assassin's Creed. That's what he was in that I watched.
Close to him. All right, I guess it's a video game, so that counts for something.
Because I remember it was a video game.
It's a pretty good game too.
And he's very good looking.
And there you have it. I watched it because this guy is in it.
He's good looking.
And he doesn't even have a beard.
He does have a beard.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Magneto didn't have a beard.
He didn't?
I don't think so. Maybe when he was depressed and like whatever part that was. But all right, we're off on tangents again. We haven't even discussed a TV show that we watched as kids for like 10 minutes.
We said
We're just talking about movies, actors, video games, kids on tablets. Wow.
This is why people watch us, because we go off on tangents.
That's true.
It's conversational.
Yeah, all right.
Conversation is not always linear.
I was about to go off on a big tangent while you were looking for Michael Fassbender, but you found him quick.
Yeah, I did.
Props to Michael Fassbender, being a good-looking dude, making her watch Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, he's not my type at all, but very nice man.
Yeah, it's because he's fit.
And tall.
And kind of shaved most of the time. Clean cut.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a chubby Mets fan with a big beard.
But I like his thighs.
You heard it here. She's an Army Hammer. She likes thighs.
I do. I don't know, like, what other shows, because we didn't really watch much TV growing up, because we're more, like, about, like, TGIF, but the only thing I can remember is, like, Mad TV, The Golden Girls, and my PBS masterpieces.
TGIF. I just watched, like, one of those shows.
Oh, which one?
Family Matters.
You heard that they didn't like Urkel?
Who?
They didn't like the actor.
Who?
The people, the cast. Especially the father or something. Like, there's, like, this
Reginald
big thing.
Something?
Yeah, that he didn't
Another?
like him. Yeah.
I guess they didn't like the character and the actor.
I think the actor, yeah.
Wow. Julia White.
Because he was like, he's very conceited, got to his head. Maybe I wonder if it was when he became, remember Stefan, right? That was his name,
but he
Stefan.
saved that show. They were going to cancel it. And then Urkel came in.
Yeah, and then he became a regular.
He became the star. He saved that show.
But I think then it got to his head.
I mean, come on, man. My man walks in and knocks something over and says, "Did I do that?" And suddenly it's the #1 Friday night show.
And I remember, like, when he became Stefan, like, how everyone was like,
that was the
all
worst.
over him. But I wonder if everyone will like better, if they like Stefan or Steve Urkel better.
I liked Steve Urkel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Laura was cute, but that wasn't even my boo, man. I liked the girl that loved Steve Urkel.
Oh,
Loved her,
was it Maxine?
I forgot. I loved her, though. She was cute.
She was very pretty.
I liked her.
But she was just annoying. I think that's why he didn't. Like, it's like in life, like anyone that's chasing you, sometimes you don't like that person because they're
Isn't
chasing
that
you.
how it always goes?
Yeah, once you're chasing the person's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Go away from me.
I was team her. I forgot her name. That says
Maxine.
a lot about me, but it's been a really long time.
But that's
the 90s.
But that's the thing.
For
Is like
all
a
you
lot.
kids out there. This is in the 90s.
What you call it? A lot of those shows now are resurfacing.
Why? Because of streaming services and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. And I see, like, even now, like, Netflix have a lot of them on there now.
What, like TGIF one? I figured that
Type
would
of
be on, like,
TGIF
Disney's.
ones. Myra.
Myra.
That was her name.
Yeah, and she passed away, right?
She did?
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had
Oh,
cancer, I believe.
poor thing.
Yeah.
Myra.
She was
I knew it
she
was
was
something with an
beautiful though,
M.
man. I liked her.
I know it was something with an M, Myra.
Yeah, you were right. You nailed it.
No, I said Maxine.
Well, you said Maxine. I don't know where you got that from, but
I'm sure there's another show that has a Maxine or something on it.
I don't know. I feel like you're ratting yourself out here.
For what?
You're talking about how you like thighs.
Oh, we're back on that?
And I said you were Army Hammer. She likes thighs. Cannibal, Army Hammer. You like the thighs.
That went over my head.
Yeah. I guess I wasn't clear enough. And now you're saying Maxine. Wasn't that Epstein Island lady named Maxine?
Oh, I don't know. You see, I don't know. Be fusing things together.
I am fusing things together. I'm putting together a whole conspiracy theory chart right here. It's going to have like the pins and the strings. Everything. Doing this.
But even now, like, was TGIF really TGIF?
What do you mean?
Like, was it really for,
Fridays.
yeah, but was it for really for kids? Or was it like, they just put things in there that would just go over a child's head, but...
Well, I think that was for the parents, you know. Get the parents to laugh in there while you get the kids to laugh.
Yeah.
I think that's
So it was
all.
like a fusing of both worlds.
Right.
Okay.
I remember a couple of the other shows that were on there. There was Sabrina, right?
Sabrina was on it. Step by Step.
Step by Step. I was not a fan of that one.
That's the one with all the kids, right? It was like oh my gosh.
That
Brady Bunch. Like it was like a
weird,
spin-off of the
corny
Brady Bunch.
Bunch.
Yeah.
Even cornier than Brady Bunch.
It was a spin-off of it almost.
What else? What else was on that?
I just know it was like a whole
Boy Meets World. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
Topanga. What's up, Topanga?
Boy Meets World. I remember, you know, they're trying to say that Eric and his roommate were gay.
Why do people always got like ruin stuff with like these?
And I was like, now I have
theories
to,
and
I
whatnot?
have to rewatch it to see. And then that's the one with Mr. Feeny, right?
Mr. Feeny, yeah.
Yeah, and Mr. Feeny, wasn't he like from? Oh my gosh, the Tool House man? Like it was a copy. 'Cause remember, like the Tool House people with the man that played Santa Claus eventually in like all those movies, Tim Allen.
I was just gonna let you keep going. I knew what you were talking about. Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. Remember, like Home Improvement had that. They had like remember the guy that you never see his face over the fence.
I don't think it was the same actor.
No. But it was like almost like the same concept.
That was Mr. Wilson.
The only thing you saw Mr. Feeny, because remember Mr. Feeny was next door. He was a teacher.
Wasn't he their principal or
Yeah,
teacher?
whatever.
Yeah,
And he
something
lived
like
next
that.
door, and
Yeah.
he will offer them advice over the fence.
All the time.
So they were stealing things.
And that old man had no business talking to kids all the time. Nah, I like Mr. Feeny. I'm kidding. He was cool.
No, Mr. Feeny was good.
Yeah.
And then it had like a whole spin-off of that one. But that's a lot of things that I've noticed. Like say even like That's So Raven and everything, they have spin-off now.
Isn't there there was Girl Meets World where it was
Yeah,
like,
they didn't do
Topanga,
well.
Topanga
And
Eric's
when-
kid? Not
Eric, Corey.
Corey. Yeah.
For her with Eric.
I don't know.
Eric is the older brother, I think.
What he was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who's the burnout?
Sean and what's her name? I want to say Angelica. Her name was not Angelica.
That's Rugrats.
But I like them because it was like they had a...
Because that's a conspiracy within a conspiracy. Because Angelica was just remembering all her dead siblings and friends.
That should be a topic.
Ooh.
Conspiracies within. We're going to do that.
Fun conspiracy, though. We're staying away from these.
Yeah, and how you say that?
Trina?
No, that's her real name.
Oh. Angela Moore.
See, I was near. I was close. She was
Jamaican, huh?
Oh, she was.
I don't know.
Oh.
I feel like the Moore would be like a island last name. I don't feel like that's
I know Thompson is a popular island name. American actress.
No, I know she's American.
She was from the Bronx.
I'm talking about the character.
Oh, the cat. Oh, sorry. I'm like the
Angela
actress.
Moore. I don't know.
But I liked it, and it was like one of those things where when she was dating Sean, it was like a big thing. Because remember, like, and I think it will probably still be a big thing because it was an interracial couple. And for me, that was like the first time you saw an interracial couple on television. But as a kid, I didn't really think anything of it. You know what I mean? It's just like people going out or whatever. But it was like, remember, even like within the show, they had a whole thing about like racism and all kind of stuff that was going on. But I feel like as a kid, I didn't really.
Oh yeah, they definitely tackled those topics in those shows.
Especially once she came
Pretty sure
on.
they did it in Family Matter too, where I guess his name was Carl, right?
Who's Carl?
The father, Reginald.
Yes, sorry.
His name was Carl, right?
Yes.
Didn't they do a whole thing like his son getting pulled over by cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were tackling that 30 years ago, and it's still an issue.
But not even that, but I felt like how they did it, and maybe it's just me being old.
And another thing with Family Matters, and damn you for this, because for years I dealt with Waldo Geraldo Faldo.
Well, no.
The son's best friend, the idiot.
I don't remember his friend. Oh, him. Yeah.
Everybody, because my name begins with a W, Wally. Everybody's like, yo, Waldo Geraldo Faldo. I'm like, you're lucky I like that character, all right?
Yes, I forgot he had a friend.
He was popular. He had a lot of friends, man. He was a jock. He was playing
I
basketball,
forgot he had friends.
getting girls.
Yeah, but one thing I was saying about, like, say, those shows back then, it was like they were tackling issues, but I felt like, for me, maybe because I was a kid, I didn't feel like they were throwing it in your face. Like, nowadays, I feel like people are just throwing things in your face. They're not, like...
they're making it more, I don't want to say obvious or throwing it in the face. I don't know. They're not doing it in a subtle kind of, like, teaching moment.
No,
they're doing it in, like, a judgmental kind of way.
Yeah, because like back then it was like it impacted the character's life. So it was like you were following their day-to-day lives and everything, and this is just something that happened to them or like a friend or something that they had, and then you saw how they tackled the issue during the episode. It wasn't just like here.
Yeah, forcing it.
Yeah.
So, not every show has to be diverse.
No, but
There's real life that isn't diverse.
No, but even then, I felt like we had more diverse shows back then.
But they weren't forcing.
No, it was just like, oh, these are just people. And like I said, I don't know if it's because I was a kid, because I feel like as a child, for me...
But I guess they're better about inclusion nowadays. They have to do that.
But I think it looks forced.
Sometimes.
Whereas back then, it was just like, this was their world, and these are the people within their world.
Yeah. But inclusion is a big deal now. Like, if shows seem like they're intentionally leaving certain groups out, they get in big trouble. Canceled.
Because even I remember, like, because I know, like, some...
Or low ratings, or lose advertisers, whatnot. Well, I don't know.
No, but I felt like even, like, with boys and girls, it was, like, a mixture. Like, the show wasn't just centered around this girl. You know what I mean? Like, you had... you even showed, like, how guys and girls, although you know my theory on that, but it showed, like, how guys and girls could be friends. Because remember, you, like, always had, like, maybe two girls and a guy in the friend group or something like that. Like, they were always, like, intertwined.
Friends. And she still denies it.
No, we're friends.
I know, but you're saying, I don't think guys and girls can be friends. It's not possible.
No, I said it's very rare. It's very rare.
Friends.
Very rare. But on the show, it showed, like, you could actually be friends. You don't have to like the person. You know what I mean? Like, they showed that. Because they never had them get together, right? Like, once they were in the friends group, they were in the friends group.
What show?
Like, That's So Raven.
Never watched it.
Raven Simone and the guy, oh my gosh, poor guy, like Orlando Bloom, I think his name is.
What, the dude from the Pirates movies? And
no, it's another Orlando.
I couldn't picture him on That's So Raven. It's like, yeah, I just did 800,000 blockbusters, but let me join this Disney show.
See, this is what I like about, like, the internet. Oh, see, back it up. Kyle Massey.
Not even close.
See, my head is still not here. I'm sorry. Oh, Orlando Brown. No, sorry, Orlando Brown. I was right. I just mixed up the
You said
actor.
Bloom.
No, this one is.
But
Oh,
yeah, I know who
yeah,
that dude
Orlando Brown. There's a whole controversy with him. Poor
didn't he
guy.
do something stupid too? Like, didn't he get drugged out?
I think so, and he was trying to start rap career.
He's
And
got like
now,
face tattoos and stuff now.
no, but now he's claiming that Bow Wow has
Atlanta, yo.
a nice.
I'll just leave it right there. ATL.
A nice thing. But no, I think something's wrong with him. Poor thing. But no, but it was like two girls and a guy. Even like say no, that's not a good theory because it ended up dating. Because I was gonna say Boy Meets World. Was Topanga ever really a part of the friend group?
I think she was always Corey's crush. Or no, she wasn't at first, right?
No, because he had the crush. That's why she came in the friend group, right? 'Cause it was like they were dating, so it was like, oh, she was here, and
Right.
he wasn't gonna just abandon his friend Sean.
Right.
Yeah, which people tend to do. I don't like that. But I'm sure there are like other shows where they show like a boy and a girl having a friendship, but they were not
They just stayed friends.
together. Yeah.
Well, I could think one example is Friends.
No, but they all kind
Phoebe
of
and Joey.
mess
They
with
just
one
always
another.
stayed friends. Phoebe and Joey. Even though they flirted with each other sometimes.
But sometimes that's just fun.
Yeah.
I know it sounds very evil, but sometimes it's just fun.
Phoebe was like the one that's just kind of stayed friends with everybody though.
Yeah, because I think she actually saw everyone as a friend.
Right. She never hooked up. I think there was one, I don't know if it was a what if episode or something that actually happened where she almost kissed one of them, but it never really happened. Yeah. But yeah, she stayed friends with all of them.
Yeah, but like I said, I like that they show that you could have friendships and you don't have to like a person, especially when because they were all started like from when they were elementary school, middle school, and we follow them to high school, and then some of the shows we follow them to college, and they remain friends throughout, and I like that.
I have a few.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have no issues with it.
I do, but
I don't
yeah.
have to hit on them.
No, but I think it's like when a point in a life that you've met, and that's the topic for another day. But so we'll get on that another day. But I like that.
Me too.
Yeah,
I get good advice.
yeah.
Usually more responsible and smarter.
From girls.
Usually cleaner. They give me good advice. Yeah, about household stuff too. You know, I'm down with it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's a different topic.
Yeah,
Totally different.
But-
I think we covered that one in the past, didn't we?
we probably did. I don't remember.
don't
We don't
remember.
remember anything. Okay.
It's been a while.
Very long while.
We've been through a lot of stuff. Business trips, vacations,
This is the first time we're seeing each other.
birthday parties, moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you like.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks.
No, it's more than weeks.
Not because I was here once in June, right?
No,
I think
were
so.
You? No, wait.
And
May.
we were supposed to record,
No,
but we
May.
just got
Oh,
tired.
you did. Oh, you did come in June because you
Yeah,
came
'cause
in.
I hooked up the ACs.
That's when you. No, it was after the ACs.
It was after the ACs, yeah, you're right.
So then it was June because I think we didn't hook them up in May
Right.
because I was gone.
Yeah. she
Always
was gone.
jet setting somewhere. Forgot where it was, but yeah, I was gone.
What you like the woman version of Pitbull?
Oh no, I think that
Where's he
time.
go? Mr. International? Is that what he calls him? Miss
M-
International?
Mr. Yeah, I'm all over
Miss
the world.
International
But I think
over
his is.
here.
I think his is a different thing. Does it
think-
imply that he sleeps
I
with
mean, if he-
everyone internationally?
And he goes all over the world. I don't know.
I don't do
Is that what
that.
you mean? Is he copying Ludacris?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to use that word, but Ludacris got a certain type of woman in different area codes. Come on,
Yeah.
we know the song area code. Well, maybe not the kids, but we know the song area codes. Come on, Ludacris. My man's them. Yeah, and Pitbull's copying him with that. Then
Yeah, Mr. International. Yeah, and I hope to
Miss
go.
International over here. Don't let her fool you.
Yeah, I hope to go more
I
places.
saw them pictures.
Yeah, even more. I want to go to Greece.
She was chilling on boats.
Yeah, it was nice.
Chilling on boats.
Yeah, with alcohol involved. None for me though.
Ginger ale.
No, they didn't have no ginger ale.
How dare they?
Yeah, how dare they?
Did they have tea?
No.
How dare they?
I had a rum punch without the rum.
So you got punch.
I did have champagne.
Something.
And then I had, what did Abby get? She got alcohol.
Of course she did. She has fun.
And I took a sip of it.
Ooh. How daring. You took a sip of alcohol on vacation.
Yeah.
Where the stars go. That's right. She's already going where the stars go.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
So, how did you guys do out there? That's why we've been gone for so long, too.
Oh, that's not on
business
me.
trips and vacations.
Yeah, business trip.
And me
business
moving
trips.
and
Yeah, moving, becoming an adult more.
that's debatable. What else? Oh yeah, birthday party. Another time I had to go upstate for a birthday party.
This life.
Life.
Yeah. So this is like our actual, other than me torturing you to watch like a Glee musical thingy earlier.
Which you did.
Yeah. What was Smooth Criminal? It was a good one.
It's a good song, but I like the song. I'll say that much.
But this is the first time we've actually seen each other in a long time. So
It's been a while.
So it's gonna take us a while to kind of warm up, but we'll be good.
I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
I think we did all right.
But one thing I don't like, we're always sleep deprived whenever we
I'm definitely sleep deprived.
I don't like that. We're always like something wrong with our sleep.
Yeah, it's called not a real
Having a
adult,
life.
and I stayed out all night.
Having a life.
But I'm feeling good though.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Well, I will say because we couldn't.
We barely.
No, I'm gonna ask them because I only named like 3.
Alf. Let's name that one. No, that was for kids. Dinosaurs. No, that was for kids.
Dinosaurs was not for kids. Have you watched it recently?
Oh, so that can be on the list.
Yeah, I watched it recently. No.
I love that show.
And it was another one that what I like because there were dinosaurs.
Third Rock from the Sun.
No, but because there were dinosaurs, it's like they tackled issues and there was no color because there were dinosaurs.
They were just different breeds of
dinosaurs, and that's how they showed their discrimination due to the different breeds.
And the last episode.
Oh yeah, the comment.
Skip it, guys. Skip the
I'm sorry.
No spoilers.
Spoiler. But I'm put the question out to our people, right? Like, what are some shows that can you think of that we could probably talk about next time that when you think about it now, you had no business watching it as a kid?
None at all. The Sopranos.
But that you were older.
I know. Just why rat me out? How dare you?
All right, so hopefully you will come back and join the show. Hopefully I'm still here if he doesn't kill me. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode of Where Are the Adults, and we hope you all come back and join our many more.
Bus Monique.
Bye, everyone.